My name is Kotaro Inukai. I'm 27 and I work at a large makeup company. Good morning! I'm going to be starting the meeting now for the sales department in the Kanto region. Let's reflect on the sales from last week. Inukai, take it away. Yes, sir. The makeup event that took place at the Sakafushi department store. The weather was great and the weekend was definitely bustling. The event went extremely well. It's been 5 years since I started working here and I was now in charge of the sales projects. There are a lot of elite members in this company that went to famous universities, and I was just a regular worker who was clearly below their standard. Inukai, I think the event at Sakafushi went well. Great job. Just like you had mentioned, sir. I made sure that I placed the workers in the places that wouldn't be too difficult for them to work in, and found the most efficient positions for them to work in. As a result, I was able to increase service satisfaction and the customers loved it. We were able to hit our goal within the first half of the day. Thank you. You're very honest. I appreciate all opinions, sir. I think listening to people's opinions and their thoughts is a talent in and of itself. Really? Bias and being stubborn is pretty tough to correct. Mr. Takigawa was one of the top of the class in the most top universities in the country. He was lighthearted and cared much about his employees. He always talked about how his sales employees were the face of the company and that they had a large amount of power.
I'm so excited for the venue tour next Sunday.
Yeah, I heard their lunches were incredible.
Apparently, the dessert is also made by a very famous chef.
That's perfect! I'm so glad I decided to marry you, Sakura.
What? Why so sudden?
You know how we like good things.
Of course! I can work hard for things that taste good.
Me too! I'm just glad we have the same taste in things.
That's true. When I go to lunch with a girl who isn't really interested in eating, I don't feel satisfied. But with you, I don't have that.
I love that you eat a lot.
I love you too.
Oh yeah, should we report our marriage to the company now?
Yeah, that's true. We're family. I mean, we're both single mother households, so we just went out for dinner with them. They gave us our blessings. It's probably a great time.
We work in different departments, but we work in the same company. Let's both report to our companies at the same time. How about tomorrow? Let's report?
Yeah, that works.
Then tomorrow. I'll tell my boss, okay?
I want to tell your boss too. He's rumored around my department even about how incredible he is at his work.
He's a great person. He's bright and easygoing.
Yeah, I hope he can come to the wedding.
I'll talk to him tomorrow about it. Great job today. You taking a break, sir? Yeah. What's up? Well, I'm actually going to be getting married. Really? Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. Yeah. She works at the same company as us. If possible, could you come to our wedding too? Of course. When is it? Well, we haven't decided yet. We're both very picky when it comes to our food, and so we can't decide and agree on the venue. Then how about we go to a great restaurant that I really love in celebration? Huh? Are you sure? I actually also am really picky about my food, and I really am picky about it. I know one of the best chefs around, so I think you'll really like it. Thank you so much! I think my girlfriend will be happy, but what's up? My girlfriend and I both really don't live a lavish lifestyle, so we don't really go to restaurants. I know they're pretty strict when it comes to mannerisms and whatnot, so are you sure we can go? Don't worry about it! It's a store of a friend, so you don't have to worry about any of the formalities, and you can just learn the manners there. Just think of it as practice for your wedding. Thank you so much! I'm gonna study hard then. You really know how to get over things quickly. Yeah, well, you can't do anything by feeling bad about yourself. That's a good way to think about it. Alright, I'll let you know when I can get the reservation. There is a dress code, so don't wear super casual clothing like a t-shirt and shorts. A man should just wear a suit. A woman should be careful not to wear anything too revealing. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Yes, sir! This is a great opportunity for us to learn about manners because we never had a chance. I want to learn. I don't want people to make fun of me growing up poor. This is it. It's a French place. Oh, wow. This has to be a restaurant with some stars on it.
It's so shiny. The Michelin stars.
She's like a hotel concierge.
Welcome. Please follow me to your seats. The female staff are all like models.
I have a course picked out. It's just wine for now. We'll follow your lead. All right. I think they have a great wine choices here, so make sure to enjoy it all. I don't think I've ever eaten in a big store like this before.
Me too. I'm so nervous. I don't know how to eat a full course meal like this.
I think you use the knife and fork from the outside and work your way in, right? That's an interesting face. It really doesn't matter as long as you seem to enjoy the food. How rare. Most of the time people are pretty calm here, but everyone seems a little antsy, don't they? Hey, look at that! It's the doggo! What are you doing? Eating. I can see you're eating. Why are you at this expensive restaurant? It's not a place for poor people. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. We're classmates. We aren't friends. Stop talking to me. You know him, Mirukai. We used to go to the same college, but we have no actual friendship. Of course we don't. You work some poor idiot who was barely making it by with a part-time job and some student loans. I'm the super rich playboy. We have no common ground. Poor people pretty much already had their future decided when they're born. I feel so bad for them. He was studying so hard.
You, on the other hand, are the only child of a very famous corporation, so you're rich. You're going to take over the business in the future, right? You don't have to waste time studying things. It's so nice.
Where are you going? Sorry, did we interrupt something? I don't think my life is too bad right now. My studies and work are great. Leave me alone. Our company runs a food product business and provides some of the supplies for this restaurant. We're different from people like you who just come here to eat. Do you understand? This is a client for me. You mean your parents' company, right? I became an executive right out of college. Pretty elite, huh? I see. You provide food to the store, huh? That's what I said. If you're his boss, you must not be that big a deal either. Your fiance? Huh. Looks like a good fit for someone like you.
What?
Sakura, stop. Is there a problem? It seems there are some customers here that don't belong. I think you should have them escorted out. You seem to be confused. You're the one that is causing problems with everyone's meal. Please leave. Who are you talking to? You know who I am? I do not know you, sir. I'm an executive at Saruwatari Foods, Inc. I see. I fail to understand how that's relevant at the moment. Please leave. Huh? I apologize, sir. Sir? Yeah. My grandfather runs this store. I told you it was someone that I knew, right? How else could you practice your manners here? This is your grandfather's. Apparently my ancestors lived in this mansion, but living here now is a bit weird. So my grandfather turned it into a restaurant and hired a chef to run the store. I will be contacting your company later on. But just so you know, we plan on cutting all ties with your company from here on out. Huh? What? There are plenty of other food supplier companies out there. I would not like to have business conducted with the likes of you. But...
Hey, what's going on?
Come on, guys, let's all calm down. Mr. Saruwatari, you really can't have a healthy relationship with a client unless you're respectful to them. It's not just business. That's how all relationships work. You can't just look down on people. You should keep that in mind. Also, I don't want any people who work with my grandfather's store to be yelling and screaming. I might have to talk to him about it. I wish you'd just leave quietly. We're leaving!
Wait, hang on!
Later on, I heard from Mr. Takigawa. I apologize for the terrible behavior. Oh, come on, Mr. Saruwatari. Don't be like that. No, sir. It was my responsibility this whole thing happened. I took in my stupid son to make sure he wouldn't cause any problems for me in the future. But I kinda let him be because I was too busy to look after him. Huh? So he didn't work much? Dad! That makes sense why he'd be acting like that. I don't want to say this, but we buy your products. You understand? Put another way, we are your customers and you were the salesman. I didn't realize that he was this stupid. Shokichi, you better be ready for the consequences. Sarawatari, who didn't really understand the social hierarchy of everything, was demoted to be a part-time worker after working as an executive with a salary. He carries things into trucks and delivers food now, but he's often left alone to carry all the heavy things because he treated all of his employees like trash. Is what I heard. I wanted to celebrate your wedding, but I'm sorry for making it turn into this whole mess. Not at all! I talked to Sakura and we were wondering if that store could be rented out. I think it can, but we would like to hold a wedding at that restaurant. We had some interruptions, but the food was really delicious, and I'd love my mom and our friends to try it. Please. Really? Okay, sure. I'd love to be of help. I think the chef will be happy to hear that too.
Even if the person doesn't mean to, there seem to be quite a few people who are looking down on others. It's apparently pretty difficult to pick it up on your own. It might be a good idea to really self-reflect and think about how others perceive you. What do you guys think about today's story? Let me know in the comments below. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.